So here I'm going to do Shardstorm and teach you guys how to do it. And I've also got a full party here. So this is in the Southern Dreadlands. Okay, and it's closest to the Gully of Madness waypoint, but you can just tap on the red sign on the left and it'll take you to here. The only annoying thing about doing it in a party is everybody has to click. So let me tell them to do that and we'll get started. And okay. Okay, so here we go. So this one right here, I'm going to put a bolt caster here. I'll explain as I go. Here I'm going to put an energizing tower. Here I'm going to put a lightning tower. And then I'm going to go putting more energizing towers into places where I will plan to replace them as I go with attack towers. So initially just those two attack towers are fine to handle the first wave. And yeah, the bolt caster and the lightning tower. And the third one that I'm going to put in there eventually is going to be the gust tower. So why those three in particular? It's actually because if you look on the left hand side here, the red with a piece of paper and a magnifying glass, you'll see that these towers are particularly strong against certain types of enemies. Okay, so this is a brain dead easy strategy. You don't have to be adjusting to the types of monsters that it announces are coming down. All you have to do is place the towers where they have the red lines coming. So here, let's put a gust tower here. And then I'm going to go upgrading these towers until they're all level 3, from cheapest to most expensive. So that would be the bowcaster's least expensive, then the lightning tower, and then the gust tower. Okay, and I'm going to do that until they're all level 3, and then what I'm going to do afterwards is just sit and wait in the middle to see where the next wave is coming from. Okay. So another thing I want to mention is why I'm putting them in this particular order. And you notice when the monsters first come to is the lightning tower, and that's because out of these three it's a pure AoE tower. So I want the monsters when they first arrive to be hit with an AoE tower as efficiently as possible. It's going to hit as many monsters as possible when it's in first position. Gust tower is also AoE, but okay, so now it's showing they're going to be coming from this lane as well. So I'm going to replace that, destroy it, and put in a bolt caster and a gust tower here, and then a lightning tower here. And I'm going to be upgrading these as well until they're level 3. And when they're done with when I'm done upgrading these, then there's only one lane left that they could possibly come from, so I'm going to not wait around. I'm going to just immediately start replacing those other ones when I'm done with these. Okay, so as I was saying, the gust tower is also an AoE tower. However, it has a crowd control effect and specifically a knockback. So if I were to put this one in first position instead, it would just slow things down unnecessarily. Okay, here I am putting them in. Bolt caster Gust. And Lightning. And then I'll be upgrading these ones. So all these are level 3. Okay, so putting the Gust Tower in second position actually, what it does is it keeps the enemies in range of the Lightning Tower as long as possible. So it makes that a nice deadly combo there. And then I want the Bolt Caster to be the last tower that they get to, because it's a single target tower. And, you know, I want it to catch the stragglers. And also putting it right next to the center, it has a long enough range that it can shoot into adjacent lanes. So that is the rationale behind the strategy there. Okay, and so and yeah, I mean, anybody could help with this, but I think it's like you don't want too many hands in the kitchen. In my opinion, it could get confusing. So it's just a wonderful AFK opportunity. You got a daily group. Well, somebody left. I think they just AFK'd out. But they can, if that happens, then they can resume from the last wave. So actually, that's actually unfortunate for him, but fortunate for the video that I can mention that. Like you just go back and resume from the last wave. So he might not have as grand a finale as I do, but he'll probably still get all the 3 reward chests, even if he does nothing else. So if you take a look on the left, you'll see the at the bottom on the left red part, it shows the untainted life remaining. I think I've been upgrading these out of order here. Upgraded a Gust before a Lightning, not a big deal. But you see the 3 chests on the left and the percentage untainted life remaining. And so as the thing loses more life in the center, then you start losing reward chests one by one. And so you actually don't need to have 100% life remaining, but you need to have a certain amount. I think probably, if I had to guess, like 67% or more. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure if the cutoffs are totally even or not. And then would be at least 33%, I guess, to get you know, at least 2 towers. So yeah, when I first started doing this, I didn't know that there's actually an advantage for going above simply completion. You want to make sure to have at least 67% or whatever the cutoff is to get the 3 chests. So a strategy like this is not the only reliable 100% strategy, but it is one, and it's a brain dead easy copy paste one. That will allow you to get 100% when you do it right. So even if you mess up, you still hopefully get all 3 of the chests at the end. And once you're done with that, you can then come back an hour later. There'll be a countdown timer, and I like to farm actually in the same zone just to see the countdown timer by default, but I've already done most of my farming for today. So you'll be notified no matter where you are. You just want to come back at least an hour later, and you'll be notified no matter what zone it is, just as long as it's on the same day, because it's a daily, and you can do this every day and get good loot, including legendaries. Alright, so I hope you found this guide useful, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care.